Hey guys, we're here at SHOT Show 2025 and we're at the HRT booth. We're with Chris. Chris, good to see you.
Good to see you, Patrick.
And we wanted to stop by and see what the newest products were out with HRT. Chris is going to go through some of those. Show us what you got.
Well, first and foremost, I like to do this for every channel that stops by. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment, because the only way to make these things better is to get channels that are willing to come out to these places and do kind of exposés on new gear coming out, is to support those channels. So like, subscribe, and comment. All right, so the question was, what are we coming out with in 2025?
That's right.
We had a chance to kind of discuss some of the stuff that really caught your attention. So this is the next gen skeletonized plate carrier. So a lot of changes compared to what we did with the rack and the H rack as well as the L back. And we wanted to kind of downsize the carrier system just a little bit, but take elements from, say, the L back and introduce that into a new carrier system. So from the front, let's start here. So the first thing, new Cummerbund systems, something that's going to use a more rigid design.
Yep,
and that way, if you're carrying plates on your side or if you're carrying extra gear, it's going to be more supported.
Right.
All right. And how does that get more support? That's going to be by utilizing a Velcro interface, easier to set up. It's going to be easier to size, and it's going to make this system stick more to the back. So this is going to be more stable from the rear forward. Next thing, these are some ideas that we are looking at trying to move forward with. Some type of system that is going to breathe, because let's be honest, nothing sucks more than throwing on a plate carrier and just your lungs cannot expand. Right. All right, so the options for the front, hopefully we can get this on camera, G-hook interface, or you can use a clip interface.
Sure. Male, female,
Exactly. And that's where this guy will start to come in and we can start talking about the recon. But before we go there, let's talk about one of the most important things on this new system we're going to be releasing. Body armor vent already sewn in, so that way it can help increase the amount of airflow that's going to be moving between the body and the plate bags.
Nice.
Correct. And we're going to be moving away from certain buckle systems, and we're going to be moving to tubes.
Right.
That's been one of the biggest requests. Exactly, because they're simple, they're efficient, and they're faster.
Well, and you don't have to pull up this placard and rip that Velcro off. So I love the rigid Cummerbund, the quick releases, and then the low profile plate carrier.
Well, we like that feedback, and that's why we want to move in that direction, because that's most of the feedback that we're getting. All right, so new placard design. We wanted to do something that was an expansion system. So on here, it looks like a pretty consistent system, 3 magazines across. Well, what would happen if you needed to carry a little bit more ammo?
Right.
Well, that's why it's an expansion system, and it can move to the possibility of carrying 4.
Nice.
And some guys, they like to carry 7.62, right? Well, guess what? You can fit 3 7.62 or 6.5 Creedmoor in this type of system setup, but it's all the same system. However you want to set it up, you can expand, you can decrease. It's up to the end user.
And one of the things we looked at on this earlier with Christy is that the width of this does increase, but it doesn't get any, pretty much doesn't get any wider than the Maximus placard.
No, not that much.
When you've got the pistol mags on the sides.
Correct. Exactly.
So with 3 of these and the pistol mags, it's about the same width, right?
They are pretty close to it. And the other thing that's nice about it is you can have your Cummerbund interface onto the placard system instead of just running it on here.
Gotcha.
So if you want the expansion, you can do that. All you have to do is move it out. And as you can see here, your actual connection piece for your tubes, it's on the placard system, not the carrier.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, great. So you're not covering that up.
Right, but you still have the option if you want to run it this way, if you want a smaller placard system.
Okay, nice.
Correct.
Very good.
But yes, the whole entire point is to make this much more comfortable, much more airflow friendly, and then you're going to have a more bendable shoulder strap, because if you need it, if you're wearing a helmet, you want to be able to pull those to the side and go over.
Also, one of the nice things too is made in USA, huh?
So this will be a Berry compliant system.
Right.
We are going to be producing this in-house out of Columbus. So that's going to be something that we're really happy
Very
about.
cool.
So this is going to be a chance for us to control QC and a lot of other components.
Nice.
Yes. All right.
What's next?
All right. So we've covered placards. We've covered plate carriers. Let's talk about belts. All right. So before we show a kind of a completely built out system, one of the biggest things that we always got a lot of feedback with the ARC 1.0 was the installation. It is a little bit cumbersome. You did have to insert the sleeves, and then you had to basically weave in your buckle systems. And a lot of people came back and they said, man, that's a lot of work. So we came out with the ARC 2.0. Everything is already attached to your core. All you have to do is properly size, and then sizing is super easy. It's just a strap here. It goes in, and all this will basically weave through these core portions here. And then once you get it sized, you move your Velcro all the way back. You still have your tongue capture.
Right. So
that way you have your load bearing capacity for it. You attach your Cobra buckle, and then basically super light, super rigid, gives you everything that you need. That it's whether for a competition shooter, law enforcement, prepared civilian, it's a great system. And by cutting weight on your base products, it allows you to not overburden the hip area and the waist area.
Sure.
So, and just to give an idea of the load bearing capability, this is at the front. This is just me holding on where the tongue interlap is.
Right.
And it's able to hold up most of this weight.
Yep. Very nice.
And this is filled out with our new Nalgene bottle carrier, handcuff carriers. We've already released the drop pouch, the med pouch, but we're also going to be increasing our supply by producing a flashbang pouch. So we've started to carry the IWA flash grenades, as well as smoke grenades. So if somebody needs a pouch to carry those types of things, we've got you covered.
Nice.
Same thing with multi-tools, smaller tools, extra magazines. Need something with the Velcro interface, you got it right there.
Now, does this come with inner belt, or is it inner belt available?
That we're not 100% sure because this has not released.
Okay.
But once we get closer to the release time, we can look at the pricing point because some people may want to use a different inner belt.
I got you.
So we're going to get some feedback from the show. Once we get back from the show, we'll have that discussion. And that's a good thing about the show, you know, it gives us the opportunity to talk to wonderful individuals like yourself. And it allows people who are technically, you guys can have a say on this. So if you guys are watching this and if you say, hey, we want a full belt system, put it in the comments.
Yeah, comment below.
And then what we can do is we can kind of, you guys give us a, hey, we saw this, we saw that. This is feedback from, you know, our supporters. So any feedback we get from the show, it gives us the ability to kind of build that out for when we go forward and do the official release.
Nice.
Yeah.
So this is the tactical lineup of the plate carriers, placards, belts.
Correct.
Is there anything else we want to look at? Let's do. Show me the. You've got the concealed carry. Let's do that, and yeah, I think that's
so this has gotten a lot of attention here. It's a single sling bag type layout. And we've worked with a different company that kind of had some ideas, but they didn't want to go full production on it. So what we did is we said, hey, do you mind if we kind of move forward with this product? And we came up with this. So it is a pull tab. It already has an elastic holster system, and this will fit a relatively large pistol in here, as you can see.
Any kind of subcompact to a larger.
Correct.
Yep.
And the other thing that's really nice about it is it does have Velcro in here. So even if you don't want to carry a pistol or something else, you can still Velcro patches, whatever. But it's a very simple system to set up. All you have to do is just take your Velcro strap, pull it over, and then you're just going to pull this closed. You can go ahead and cap it, zip it up, voila, you're out the door. Now, the other thing that's nice about this is the other side of it. It has a
I got your
Velcro
med kit.
interface.
Nice.
So if you want to carry medical, you want to carry tech stuff,
Nice.
so many different options. Plus there is hook and loop. The hook and loop is going to allow you to attach pouches, pockets, whatever you need. Plus there's also zippers. So kind of open this up for everybody to see.
Nice.
But yeah, we were really happy with this. A lot of good design inputs from different groups. And we're hoping to bring this to market as soon as we can.
Great. Chris, thank you for taking time today to show us
Hey, no
the new
worries.
products. And we appreciate it. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Check us out, and we'll see you soon.